Hello, welcome back. This reading will be the February predictions for Taurus, okay? So if you're a Taurus sun, moon, rising, this can apply to your situation, okay? So I'm just going to be using the Light Series Tarot in order to get an energy grasp of what's happening, as well as just a highlight of the weeks to come. I'm going to separate it by weeks. I wasn't going to initially, but I did a reading yesterday. Well, yes, yesterday, whenever I post this. For Aries, and Aries came out pretty good, so I'm just pretty confident that I'm going to like the way it turns out, okay? So I'm going to be checking out the weeks to come. I'm going to check out the energy. I'm going to check out what blockages you guys have to deal with, and then just some advice depending on which oracle. I could be clarifying as well with the Santa Muerte tarot. So let's get into this, okay? Ooh, there was a card flipped over. Wait a minute. What was that? Seven of Wands. You guys might be standing up for what you believe in. Since it was flipped over, I'm going to take it, just because I didn't see it initially, and Spirit probably wanted me to see it for a reason. So, Seven of Wands energy. So, Taurus, I do see that you guys are taking a power stance, okay? And we also have the Ten of Cups. So, you have the ability to fight against others, just so you can have a happy, emotional, content life, and also a happy family life at home. I also do see that, Taurus, I get this energy of maybe you're fighting at home as well. That might be something that's happening because you're finally tapping into your solar plexus energy, which you can clearly see in this Seven of Wands energy here. Her abdomen or gut area is kind of lit up and it's yellow, which is significant for the solar plexus. But I do have a sense of fighting for what you want at home, but also maybe a little bit of competition at home, or even just if you're not applying this to your home life, maybe it's a romantic relationship. It could be applying it to standing up for the happy Ten of Cups, emotional contentment type energy, okay? This sense of happy family, happy life, emotional fulfillment. I feel like you might be fighting for that, whether in your romantic relationships, at your home life, maybe even your career life as well. You just want to feel emotionally content and not lingering in some energy, okay? So I do see this. I also see you creating a bubble around yourself. So some of you might be shielding off others and others' energy because it might be negative for you, because maybe you have reached this energy of emotional completion and you don't want anyone else to affect it, okay? Back of the deck energy is the Five of Pentacles. So it might have been like, this might be something that Spirit wants you to look at, is just the idea that you might have made yourself a little bit uncomfortable or went into an uncomfortable place, or you might feel left out in the cold, but that's why you decided to make a bubble for yourself, because you finally understood what emotional fulfillment feels like, okay? So we're going to check out the following weeks, okay? Let's check out the first week of February, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Spirit, what is the first week of February going to bring for our Tauruses, Sun, Moon, and Rising who fall in this video? Let's see, Spirit. One more shuffle, just for good time's sake. I knew there was a reason. So I'm going to take these cards. There are 3 cards. I'm going to take them for the first 3 weeks of February, okay? First week, we have King of Pentacles. So some of you might be focusing, angle this. Some of you might be focusing on just utilizing your resources, I do see. Also finding stability and groundedness, as well as a sense of just, I see a strong sense of using your resources, really feeling grounded, really applying yourself to your situation. But you also feel so experienced. I feel like you've worked hard for what you wanted, and now you're going to not only enjoy the benefit of, like, the reward, let's say, or the benefit of your actions, but also I do see you utilizing yourself in the materialistic realm. You might be getting some money. Maybe look out for a earth sign in the beginning of the month who might be able to help you just do better in whatever this emotional fulfillment talks about. Or maybe if you are competing against others for your emotional fulfillment, it could be something along the lines of this person might give you, like, the career opportunity, or just the right advice, or even just a better perspective of how you can approach the situation at hand, okay? Apply this to whatever you feel. If it doesn't resonate, of course, you can always find another video, but I do feel if it doesn't resonate completely, stick to the end, because sometimes the facts added together make more sense than rather the separate facts, okay? So I also do see in the second week we have the 8 of Pentacles. So your work will be kind of like the moons. You see the moon phases, that's supposed to be like the Pentacles. So I see that it takes time, and it took you so many lunar cycles to get what you really wanted, and I see you've been manifesting to get what you wanted, and now you're going to see your results lining up. I feel like you are surrounded by work because of in the first 2 weeks of February, so that might be something strongly significant for you. If you are looking for a sign that you are on the right path and you're doing things correctly, these 2 cards would be your sign, because I see that yes, you are being stable, you're being grounded, and you're being mature with your finances and your actions. But I also see a sense of your work is actually showing progress. Like the progress is lining up, and you're going to keep going. You know, you're going to get to that 10 of Pentacles moment because you know you have your experiences, Taurus. And you know that as your earth sign that you are, whether this is your sun, moon, or rising, it will apply that you are grounded in some aspect. And I see you are going to understand the full potential and full power of yourself, especially when it comes to your career, finances, and whatever progress you've been trying to work on, because 8 of Pentacles shows long-term progression, finally showing results. So it's that sense of your experience and your stability and your confidence within what you've been doing, and your groundedness and your stability. And I keep saying stability, and I'm sorry, but spirit just keeps flowing it out of my mouth. So you guys are finding stability. I think you need to hear that. You're finding stability, and then your work's going to finally show progress that you want. So definitely keep that in the back of your mind while you're going through the month. When we work into the 3rd week, I see here maybe a crossroad. So maybe you've been working on a couple different things. Maybe that's why you had the 7 of Wands approach in your energy, okay, for the month. Because you actually have been working on so many different things, and these things are great, but you've spread yourself into different directions, and you've been fighting all the counteractive energy that's working against you, or that was competition in a way. And I see as though maybe you creating that shield was for your better health and your better psychological development and your better emotional health, but you're going to have to come to a crossroad at some point. And I feel like in the 3rd week of February, that crossroad might lead you to indecisiveness, of course, because a crossroad leads us to a point of feeling indecisive and blinded by the facts. I feel like you're not going to be looking at all the progress that you made, and you're going to look in the moment to see which one will help you emotionally, okay? That will help you feel fulfilled. Wow, that's crazy. I was going to pull another card, the Magician card. So just know whatever path you choose, you are going to manifest the heck out of it. You're going to honestly manifest it into your reality. You are going to use the magic inside you. Everyone has some sort of like, I guess some sort of, you can say, magic per se, and that's going to really push you. It's going to get you there, okay? I see that you're going to be, your work that's so hard is finally going to, it's going to be putting so much energy out there. I feel like you're going from working so hard in the 3D to, by the end of the month, finally understanding spiritual work and putting in the energy into the universe so that you can get it back. I feel like maybe you felt defeated and you had to walk away from other people, or just a sense of other people made you feel sabotaged in a way. Or this also could be applying to yourself. You can make yourself feel sabotaged, and it's that sense of finally having that growth that will make you feel like you're not being sabotaged, Taurus, okay? Because I feel you guys are very earthy, but Tauruses sometimes coop themselves up and put themselves in a hibernation mode, kind of like a hermit almost, but not really, because that's more of a Virgo-esque. But Tauruses have this sense of, like, being insecure about themselves and, like, hiding it within themselves. So I see, like, progression, moving past that, okay? Yeah, I'm just going to check out your blockages, and then from the blockages, I'm going to move on to the advice, of course, clarifiers, and just in case I want to see where exactly you should be putting your energy more. I feel like this is not like a spread out group, like you're working very hard on either one or a couple of projects or tasks, and I'm very proud of you, Taurus, because sometimes Tauruses can get very they only focus on one thing sometimes, and they're not able to multitask. And me as a Gemini, I feel like I should know multitasking. But, so I'm proud of you as a Gemini. I'm so proud. But Tauruses, I feel as though you are going to be moving in a direction that might bring you to a crossroad, but know that crossroads are for your benefit, okay? It will put you in a direction of knowing where you want to put your energy. Because like I said, even if you're not like putting your energy into a whole bunch of different directions, I do see that maybe you feel as though you're fighting against a whole bunch of competition and a whole bunch of opponents, and you don't want to get meddled in that energy. You don't want to get, that could be something too here. I'm going to clarify these later. It could be a sense of just feeling like your competition is taking you down by getting in your head. And like, that's the worst thing you can do, is let fear in and doubt. So let me just check your blockages for this energy that's here, because this is more of a prediction. These are more the energies that are surrounding you based off the energies that predictions are applied. But I'm going to check the blockages right now. Let's see. Lover's card. So you could be making a decision of some sort. Okay. This could be a love decision. It could be a decision that is more life-changing, that you know is going to take you down a very heavy path. It talks about also, I see a sense of coming into oneness with yourself, or maybe even with your twin flame. That could be applied to the situation, and you feel as though everyone is coming at you. Maybe you have a lot of options that you feel romantically you don't want to take on. But if this isn't a romantic situation, I could also see just a sense of completion is it's working its way in, but you feel as though you don't feel complete. You feel as though you don't know how to expand yourself with this Page of Wands energy as well. This specific illustration of it makes me feel like taking a chance and knowing how to use your energy. I don't know. It just speaks of excitement. But yeah, I do see these are kind of blockages, because you might feel as though you might be a little bit too expansive. You might be stretching yourself out into areas that don't really suit you, but you're doing it just to do it. We have the Tower card on the bottom of the deck. So Spirit wants you to know that don't sit in a chaotic energy of spreading yourself out. Be very task-oriented, but don't drive yourself crazy. Okay? And don't worry about the competition too much, because that's what's going to tear you down. So try not to focus on that energy. I'm going to clarify some things with the Santa Muerte deck. Clarify this Lover's card, please, Spirit. For our Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Okay. I feel as though, well, this is the Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry. So I feel as though you guys are trying to reach for some point of positivity. I feel like you guys are trying to reach out. Honestly, you're trying to reach out for something so much better. And you're trying to reach out for something outside of your realm, but what you don't realize is it's in yourself. That's what completion is about. It's within you, not outside of you. So I feel as though once you get to this, like getting through this month, you're going to find a sense of completion and contentment and emotional fulfillment within yourself, to the point where you won't let anybody else's energy or power dictate you or dominate you or even tell you what to do. Taurus, you stand very strong in your power and your earthly energy. So again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, Venus. That was weird. So maybe some of you have to apply that to Venus. I don't know. I usually don't read Venus. So I feel as though some of you are going to be taking that power stance, like I said, but reaching for that positive is always important. Don't neglect kind of the advice that you need to take on, and don't neglect the fact that you can reach for something positive within yourself. It doesn't have to be an external factor, okay? I just want to clarify this Page of Wands. Let's see. We have the Knight of Cups. Maybe you had a message of some sort come in from a fire sign that was romantic. I don't know. It could be a fire sign. Maybe there was an offer, or maybe you just wanted to approach someone more romantically in the situation that you're talking about. And that's the sort of expansion and the risk you were kind of taking with that page energy. So I do see a sense of feeling inverted in the aspect of you were so set in your passions. You were so set on being confident in expressing yourself. But with this Knight of Cups energy, I do see that there was an offer or something, or at least an expression of romantic feelings, or even just your feelings in general, okay? So I just want to clarify one last thing. I want to clarify that Two of Swords here. This indecision and this crossroad. What's this? Keep looking at the birds. So it definitely has to do with your thoughts, your mind. I feel like you're letting the negative stalking, let's say, get to you. Okay? The Fool. So I sensed with the Fool that you feel like you can take a new path. You can set yourself a new route, and you can like find the new optimism, or at least this new fresh start in the situation, and you don't know whether to take the fresh start or to keep going with what you're currently doing because you've worked so hard about it. It makes so much sense with the Eight of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles is all about working, and the results happening, but you're like, are these results really what I want? Did I really want to go this far? Did I really want to do all of this? And this crossroad is talking about that. It's talking about either setting yourself a new page, a new cycle, a new road, right? It's a crossroad. Or do I stick with the energy of keep working hard, even though I see the progress now? Is this really the progress that I want? Is this going in the direction I want? That's the sort of energy that's surrounding you guys, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let me check out some advice from the Spirit Animal Oracle to wrap up the reading. Let's see. Please give us some advice for our Tauruses, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising. What is... Okay. Thank you. Anything else? Spirit was like, I don't know about that. Aha, Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Maybe you guys aren't showing gratitude for all the work that you've done. Maybe you're not showing yourself gratitude with all the work you've done. Let's see. Wow, okay. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Maybe you guys aren't embracing the in-between. Maybe you're so set on the progress and set on the results that you're like, I don't know if I'm happy with this, because this isn't the 10 yet. This isn't like a sense of completion, you guys feel like. I feel like Taurus, you are very goal-oriented, so when it comes to wanting that sense of completion, I see that you guys don't like the in-between. I feel like you find it very much uncomfortable because you're not necessarily there yet, but you're not necessarily at square one where you see all the opportunities that you can have, okay? Also, I see think on your feet. So it's the Fox Spirit is telling you to just really start thinking on your feet. Start like looking at the opportunities that you have and taking action on them instead of sitting back and just getting upset that you're actually in between and you're not fully at completion yet, okay? Because with that grace and gratitude, I see with this Turkey Spirit that it's really a sense of just being graceful with your thanks and being graceful in the actions you take, and also showing gratitude while doing so, because every opportunity is a blessing from Spirit. I feel like that's something that we have to acknowledge. Also, that crossroad here that we're talking about in the 3rd week of February, I also see there's a sense of optimism that you just don't know if you want to take on. You don't know if you want to be optimistic because you're closing off your heart chakra with this 4 of Pentacles energy. You're closing off your heart because you feel tied down. You feel locked down with this devil spirit, okay? This devil energy. This energy of, it could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, Sun, Moon, Rising, but I do also see there's a sense of temptation to lock yourself down because you're confused emotionally, and that's okay to be confused, but you've had so much work and so much progress shown that like maybe you guys should consider either taking a new route or maybe even just I don't know. I could also see you guys just not wanting to be optimistic either, okay? So I really hope this helped. I really hope it resonated. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the Etsy shop for our business, Crystallized Constellations, with Silver Lining is who I work with. So just check that out. We have readings, we have dream catchers, we have all of the above. Spell jars, anything you really need. We'll be able to get it to you, okay? I hope this really resonated. Check out my Instagram for live readings, as well as personal paid readings are available, and they are priced on my website and on my Instagram. DM me if you want to. If you have any questions, you can DM me, email me. I'll keep it in the description box below. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time, Taurus.